sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Bogut. Driving inside. Pass to Embiid. The kick out to Walton. And here's Bird. It's stolen by Bogut. Jamison with it.
New Orleans foul. Bill Walton. First personal foul. First team foul.
Stolen by Bird. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. Can't cash in from close range.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And it's Walton missing.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
One second left. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And a close game so far through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. Up by 3. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. New Orleans trails by 3. Booker looking around. It's stolen by Bogut. On up the court.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
On the wing, Bird. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
Out of bounds.
They get it back.
The ball goes to New Orleans.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain
Checking
possession.
in for New Orleans, Paul George.
Here's Booker. No good on the quick 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Jamison. Back to Bogut. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over.
Checking in for New Orleans, Dikembe Mutombo.
And so here's the home team. Pass to Jamison. A 3-pointer, no good. New Orleans trails by 5. Left side, George. Rebounded by Bogut. Here's Jamison. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
And so Booker will bring it up for New Orleans. Trailing here by 8. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Antoine Jamison picks one up.
Well, Paul George is a difficult defensive assignment precisely for this reason. He's going to force you into contact.
They throw good, Paul George. And George drops them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Jamison.
Nice shot by Jamison.
Aldridge with the assist.
Flushes the mid-ranger. What a shot from Jamison.
Pass to Leonard. Booker outside. New Orleans moving it around. Mutombo in the high post. Here's the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mutombo's got 5 men.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. Have the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Jamison with it. George picks him up. Pass to Mutombo. And that's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
First personal foul.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. Jamison. No good on the quick three. New Orleans trails by 11. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. We've got 1:28 left here in the third quarter. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
That's good. Hit quite such a fiery competitor. He won't back down in the face of adversity.
1:25 left to play in the third. Aldridge with it. He has 6. Pass to Jamison. Here's Robinson. Mutombo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 7.
It'll be a turnover.
And this team encourages Mutombo to take those shots, knowing how efficient he can be inside.
Joel Embiid.
1:05 left in the third quarter. Back to Bogut. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Embiid.
Second
Yeah,
team
good
foul.
job to take it right at the D.
At the line for your home
First
team.
trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
All-in team guy. Bogut, one of those who does whatever he can to help his team win.
Now here's Bird. He has 5. Dikembe Mutombo grabs the rebound. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
No good from Bogut. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. High post, Kemp. And stolen by Aldridge. Here's Mutombo. And the 3 off target. Pass to Leonard. Fires the 3. It's good from long range. Leonard's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for New Orleans. Poked loose. Leonard with the steal. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
That's the end of
The third quarter comes to a close.
Your home team.
Up by 8.
38.
We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Outside, Robinson puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Vince Carter.
The shot by Carter, nobody around.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Pass to Mutombo. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. From deep, the three-pointer is right on target.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. One guy who's been getting it done is David Robinson.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear New Orleans' coach going over their plan during the break. Well, coach is frustrated with his guys and let them know that the turnovers have to stop. He begged them to take better care of the ball. We'll see if they heeded the message. Kevin?
Thank you, David. It's stolen by Carter.
Foul. Steve Smith. First personal foul. First team foul.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's George.
Paul George.
And it's George finishing it off.
Well, Paul George has got a tight handle, right? The zig, the zag, and his way through the porous defense.
Here's Bogut. In the corner, it's Robinson. There's three-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at
2
making
minutes remaining in the
weak
game.
coverage
2
pay.
minutes.
Here's Kemp.
Sean Kemp.
And that one, good.
And he's a skilled and willing passer. Vince gets to his teammates on time and on target.
Here's Jamison. And it's sent back by George.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's
Second
more than
personal
up to
foul.
the task.
Second team foul.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Smith's shot is good.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
There's 1:26 left here in the fourth quarter. And it's Smith finishing it off.
That's about the awareness of Bogut, because you won't find many centers in this league who are better passers than he.
Carter for three. And he slams it down right on top of Andrew.
And this is why he's called Vinsanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
New Orleans foul. Defender Mutombo. First personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for New Orleans.
And the home team has possession. Bogut, that's good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
From deep three-point land. Robinson misses. And here's George. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. 11-point game. Here's Kemp. They get the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
The ball goes to New Orleans.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.